What's up, Cappy? How are you guys, family? I hope everyone is doing well and in great spirits. Thank you so much to those of you who are here. Welcome. I genuinely appreciate you tapping into the live, sharing and donating energy to the channel. Everything you need to know about me is going to be in the description box, or everything you need to know about the channel is going to be in the description box, or you can check my bio. Okay, thank you also to those of you who are returning. I genuinely appreciate your continued love and support more than you can ever imagine. Mwah, mwah. Okay, we're going to tap into a message for Capricorn and see what it is you need to know for your highest good, how you should be moving out here in these spiritual streets, and whatever messages Spirit might have for you. Okay, for those who have been here, y'all already know the vibes. Switch the roles if you need to. Assign yourself where you see fit. Anything to fit your experience, your timeline, your gender. All is fluid, especially in tarot, baby. Okay. So, this is going to be a message for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. But if you find it does not resonate, check out the other readings on my channel for your Moon, your North Node, your Rising. Okay, even check the houses where those big three are placed. Those could resonate with you as well. Or watch all of them to get the bigger picture of your situation. So let's see what you need to know. Messages for Capricorn. Messages for Capricorn. There could be a new cycle starting for you. I'm getting a new lover, a new job, a new beginning. Somehow. Don't forget we just had a new moon in Capricorn. Okay, that's the time to set intentions, to plan, to strategize. You know, what you want your year to look like. It's the first new moon, I believe. And there's one, this is one right before eclipse season. So, let's see. What's the message? Capricorn. Self-doubt may be holding you back. Trust your strength. This girl has a bow and arrow. There could be like a goal or something that you're trying to achieve or accomplish. And you could be doubting that you're actually going to make it, like hit your target type of thing. Oh. Wavering commitment may be delaying progress. Renew your dedication to your goal. Yeah, there could be something here that you're trying to achieve. Maybe for some of you, this could even be like bringing a relationship or something back into balance. Okay, but I feel like there's going to be a new one. So you could have, somebody could be finicky, like real wishy-washy with you. That's, dang. What else? Awakening. Yeah, I feel like you're getting ready to walk away from something and they're getting ready to be replaced, whoever this one is. I feel like something's going to happen fast too. I don't know why, that's just what I'm feeling. So it says awakening. You are stepping into higher awareness. A deep spiritual awakening is unfolding. Spend time in reflection or meditation to tune into your inner wisdom and new insights. Yeah, it's like something you've had unwavering faith and dedication for hasn't shown you the same. And I feel like you're starting to realize that. What else? I feel like you're starting to realize that somebody has been wishy-washy, real finicky, just real like up in the air with, yeah, look at this couple on this card. This is the new relationship, I feel. Empathy, understanding one another's emotions deepens your connections. Compassion expands your world. Truly listen to someone today. Offer understanding without judgment. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have, well, resolve is in the reverse. So I feel like there are unreconcilable differences between you and the person. Or there is going to be no resolution to a conflict that you and the person are having. You're just going to walk away. And it is what it is type of thing. But so this card says uncertainty may be delaying your progress. Strengthen your will and trust your choices. I feel like this is in terms of a connection or a relationship. Somebody is not, it's given like they're not sure about you, or they're not fully devoted and committed to you, but you are to them. You get what I'm saying? And that's what's preventing this connection from really moving forward. And I don't like this, because something feels one-sided. Something feels like somebody giving you like half-ass type of shit. That's not fair. There could be a third-party distraction here. Three of Cups with the Fool reverse. And it don't always have to be a person. It could be a place. It could be an addiction. It can be work. But I don't know. I feel like somebody is like, they just not, it's not that they're not loyal. It's like this person is not devoted to you in the way that you are them. So I feel like they're getting ready to be replaced. And they could want your empathy or like I'm getting like somebody trying to explain themselves or plead their case, singing like a canary at the last minute. But this, I feel like this is you awakening. That it's time for you to walk away from something. Hey, this girl walking out the door. Welcome. Hey, y'all. What y'all doing up? I'm like so nocturnal, it's crazy. But Pisces Gemini match. Yeah, me either. That's why I'm up here on YouTube doing readings. I feel like both are mutable signs, so it can be hard to get the connection grounded, right? Like Pisces is a more, how can I describe it? Less of an earthly being and more of a spiritual one. So it can be hard for you to live in reality, if that makes sense. And Gemini is mutable too. So it's like shit could be going like this if y'all don't find like a sense of stability. You know what I mean? But I don't think it would be, you know, did I do Pisces in my book yet? Hold on, let me see. Because y'all know I'll be over here studying and shit. Okay, let's see. Hold on. My handy dandy book. I don't know if I did Pisces yet. Oh no, I haven't. Okay, let me see if I can find it in here though. Okay, so it says the passion quotient is high, and so are the problems. Emotional Pisces is too easily hurt by thoughtless Gemini. Gemini is mischievous and playful, but Pisces is sensitive and takes things to heart. Each practices deception in his or her own way. Gemini dissembles. Pisces won't deal with reality. Yeah, that's kind of what I was getting. And Gemini needs freedom and new vistas. Pisces needs unending adoration. Pisces just can't feel secure with gadabout Gemini and tries to pull the net tighter. The catastrophic atmosphere eventually makes it hard for Gemini to breathe. But, you know, like, that's just off base as a sun sign. So I feel like it's more so the Mars energy that you could need to look at. You're welcome. It's more so like for me, like relationships, I like to look for people who have a fixed Mars. Like that's the best way I can describe it. But okay, let's see, Capricorn, because I don't know everything, so I had to pull out my book and see. But that's what I was getting. Like, the connection will be too up in the air because both are mutable signs. and not really dealing in reality can kind of like dismiss a lot of stuff. You know, like it's that dreamy fantasy, which is okay, but I feel like they're just being intentional about practicality, right? Grounding yourself and, you know. So let's see. But yeah, Capricorn, I feel like it's somebody that's about to get left, and you're gonna be working right into a new connection. Right into a new connection. You're welcome. So let's see. King of Wands. Ooh. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The Strength card and the Queen of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Swords. It's giving two different people here. This King of Wands could be lusty. I feel like if they're inconsistent with their actions, it's because there's another person here. Or this could be you, to where you're needing to overcome some sort of challenge or obstacle by being practical and logical in a situation. What else for this self-doubt? I feel like you could be doubting what this person is showing you, because a King of Wands is more of the warrior type. Yeah, look, the Ten of Wands. The reading already starting off with this person getting released. They could be a Sagittarius. But the King of Wands is more of the warrior archetype. They love to explore. They love adventure. They love to play the field. They are very passionate, but because fire is fast-moving energy, like what they desire can change with their clothes. And next thing you know, they just out here blowing with the wind. Okay, they're very fun. They're exciting. They're great in the bedroom, but they don't make for a person that you can actually build a life with. Sometimes you can, but I don't. Yeah, look, Ace of Swords. This is like right off the bat. You're seeing somebody here. You need to turn them loose. Your sun is the sun. Just nervous. Yeah, I can see you being nervous because it's new. You never know how it's going to turn out or what's going to happen. Yeah, I like very briefly dated a Sagittarius and found out that that wasn't for me. Like, we didn't make it far. We probably had like one date. And I was like, skirt. Let me go back the other way because he was great though. He was very ambitious, hardworking, you know, like educated and things like that. But I don't know. It wasn't bad. It's just, you could tell when somebody's not for you. So yeah, whoever this King of Wands is, they got released. And I feel like there could have been a lot of baggage accumulated with this person, or they had a lot of baggage. But the Ten of Wands talks about there being like a lack of fun or spontaneity or passion. Like, I feel like something just became too much work to try to stabilize this person or their energy, to try to get them. And Capricorn is that, more stable, more grounded, more of structure, planning, discipline, and things like that. So a fire sign might not be the best for an earth sign. What's the, give me more on this King of Wands energy. The Death card in the reverse. Yeah, whoever this is didn't plan on changing no time soon. In fact, this is somebody showing a resistance to change. And maybe this is what you doubted for a while, that this person would change, and they're not going to. People don't really change on a core level. They just don't. Sometimes they can change, you know, things that they do. But then there's always those Freudian slips to where in terms of stress and, you know, other extreme factors, they go back to being exactly who they are. She says, skirt, skirt. Yes, honey. Skirt, skirt. What's the Death card in the reverse? This person could be a Sag Scorpio cusper. Or Scorpio Sag cusper, rather. Something significant could have happened around Scorpio and Sagittarius. And the Queen of Cups. Yeah, this is you. Dang, I feel like you were so in love with this person. But you were blocking your abundance, your blessing, your fortune. You could be a Sag Capricorn cusper. I feel like something really significant happened around of like the end of last year. Queen of Wands reverse, huh? Give me one of this Queen of Cups. Two of Cups in the reverse. A breakup. Yeah. Ace of Cups in the reverse gives the love was unrequited. This person suppressed their feelings and emotions because they weren't ready to slow down yet. That could be it too. But Two of Cups in the reverse is like two people who are just incompatible. Nothing changed in 8 years. I got tired. Oof, that's a long time for nothing to change. I'm in the gym 2 days before Christmas. That changed my... Aww. That's sweet. Geminis are very charming. Very charming. So, yeah. Y'all were just... They're... Like, I don't even know where to begin with this shit. This is like a lot of shit. Like... This person also doesn't know how to let go of their past. It feels like they could have had a revolving door open. In a lustful way, too. Like... And y'all were incompatible, I feel like, because you could be more emotionally evolved than this person, or you were just more emotionally open to this connection to where they weren't. So what the fuck? Why were they in your face then? What's the Two of Cups reverse? The Magician. This person could have been very manipulative. What else with the Two of Cups reverse? The Hermit reverse. Virgo energy. Mm. Hmm. This could be an awakening that somebody is going through. Or this gives you coming out of hermit mode. What's the Hermit reverse? You could have been on a hermit's journey to where you isolated yourself for a while, searching for a deeper meaning or understanding. Three of Wands in a reverse. Until you were ready or prepared to move forward. I feel like this is also giving, yeah, Wands, victory and success. There's something here that you manifested. And I feel like maybe it took you a while with the Three of Wands in the reverse, or maybe there's something here. It feels like there's something here that you didn't see coming. But I feel like it will only be revealed to you after you broke up from whatever this is. Like, it's like a in due timing type of thing, or you had to learn something about yourself first with the Hermit in the reverse, because that could be like introspection, reflection, and things like that. Give me one Hermit in the reverse. It's like something that you were manifesting with this Magician wasn't going to be revealed to you until you were ready. Seven of Swords. Yeah, it's like you having to figure something out. Gather some sort of evidence, or not evidence, like wisdom. Because the Seven of Swords doesn't always have to be a deceptive energy. It could be like you gathering tools, resources, information. But I feel like this is some internal work that you did on yourself. This is some internal work that somebody had to do. Yeah, Four of Pentacles, this is your energy. It's like you're releasing something that no longer serves you, but it was like of your subconscious. It could even be like fear or paranoia. Also, I'm getting here that somebody was paranoid about you finding something out. Give me more on this Hermit in the reverse. There could have been some deception or infidelity that was revealed. And this is what you needed to see in order for you to move forward, because you could have been doubting who this person really was. So we have this Page of Pentacles. This is like some sort of evidence that was revealed or shown to you. So I'm getting this thing, right? Because the Queen of Cups is intuitive. You could have intuitively felt that there was something else going on behind the scenes with this King of Wands, or like something else that they were doing, right? And while you didn't have any proof of it, your intuition was like alarming you to something. And I feel like what happened here was you got evidence on exactly what you knew to be true. And this is what really allowed you to release this connection and move forward. Something that they did, or some sort of evidence that may have been left behind with some sneaky shit that they were doing. Like you found out, or you seen something. You've gotten physical evidence of what your intuition was telling you. And you're like, okay, yeah, time to let go and move on. And this person was paranoid about whatever it was with this Hermit in the reverse. They just knew. They knew you would figure something out. They knew you would eventually. A Queen of Cups is intuitive. So like they over here wearing a mask and, you know, manipulating the situation and paranoid as hell at the same time. This is why they were in and out with you. If they were too, it's like they had to be in this energy to prevent you from finding something out that they did to know. But it's like you found out anyway. And I feel like with the Three of Wands in the reverse, you really didn't see it coming, but it's exactly what you needed to see. It's exactly what you needed to see. The Star in the reverse is like disappointment. Something you put a lot of time, energy, effort into with this Eight of Pentacles. What's this Page of Pentacles? Too many cards. Two of Swords, yeah. They tried to block something. Libra moon. Moon energy is the unseen, the hidden. It can be illusion, deception, and things like that. Yeah, Five of Swords reverse, uncovering a crime or whatever they did. Page of Swords. I feel like you watched somebody. They didn't think you was watching, but you was watching. You were very observant and paying attention. It's almost like they thought they could outsmart you or outwit you. Dang. Married is crazy. But yeah, and they tried to hide this. Two of Swords, they tried to conceal this evidence. What's unwavering commitment? So yeah, I feel like you letting somebody go. This Ten of Wands, they getting released and everything that they came with. Yeah, Ten of Swords, betrayal. Or an abrupt ending. If it's not a betrayal, this is Gemini energy too, by the way. But it can also just talk about contracts. These purple flowers are standing out to me. Maybe somebody tried to buy you flowers and apologize to you or something like that. What's this Ten of Swords? Yeah, I feel like something here ended abruptly. Seven of Wands. Even if for some of y'all, if you didn't have evidence of whatever you needed or whatever you were intuitively picking up on, I feel like something alarmed you to where you felt like you needed to protect yourself, your energy, defend your territory. But this, the Seven of Wands, is also like going within. However you know, overcome challenges and obstacles. I feel like this is something that you probably had to like fight to overcome, like something that you had to really work through, not something that you could suppress and sweep under the rug. I feel like you really had to work through something, like a betrayal, honestly. Remember on this Ten of Swords? The World in the reverse. Disappointment. Somebody feel like a cycle is not over between y'all, but I feel like for you it very much is. With Seven of Wands, it's given access denied. The World is also your energy, Capricorn. What's the World reverse? Two of Wands, Aries, Mars, and the Ace of Swords in the reverse. I feel like there's a new timeline here with this Two of Wands. There's like, it's like this energy of I don't know where I'm going, but I know I'm getting the fuck away from here. Because the Ace of Swords in reverse could be like a lack of clarity or frustration, or even just an unhealthy environment where your crown is blocked. You can't hear your spirit guides. You can't connect to your higher self. There's just confusion and being out of alignment with your truth, your higher self. The Ace of Swords is your own energy. But yeah, I feel like this is you making plans for your future, or you're choosing a path that's, what's the Two of Wands? Choosing a path better for you. Page of Cups in the reverse. The Five of Swords in the reverse. There's a third party here that's jealous. I'm really getting another energy here. And I feel like this Ace of Swords in the reverse is like, there's no clarity on it, but you just know it. You just felt something. Even the Five of Swords, Aquarius, Venus, this could be like somebody wanting to win at all costs, or somebody feeling defeated. I'm getting like this person could have been jealous of you in a way. If this wasn't your person that was jealous of you and your ability to like manifest, or you have all the tools and resources to, you know, manifest whatever it is that you desire, or of your future, because they know you're somebody ambitious and you're going places. But if that's not the case, there's a third party here that's like in the way. They made a wrong decision is what this feels like. Or this could be you to where you feel like you made the wrong decision. You know, this Page of Cups in reverse is giving me something that was left unsaid, something that wasn't expressed, something that you maybe didn't get a chance to like get off your chest and say to this person. Because I feel like there's something off with the communication about this situation too. All three of these cards can talk about communication. The Five of Swords in reverse could also be like a peaceful resolution too. So maybe that's what this is. You ain't got nothing to say. A whole lot to say and nothing at the same time. Like, that, I hate being at that place. I'm not going to say hey, but I've been there before. But like, I got so much to say. I'm just not going to waste my energy. That's how I end up writing my damn journal, child. What's this Page of Cups reverse? Eight of Pentacles. This is Virgo sun. You know, this person, I don't know if you have like a high paying career or if you have just a great job or if this is just your work ethic, you having a skill that you're very good at. This person is jealous of something that you do, whether it's work, whether it's a skill or talent that you have, whether it's your work ethic, your drive, your ambition, your ability to focus, whatever it is, there's something here that they're jealous about. Or this could be somebody at work that's jealous of you. Five of Swords reverse. Four of Swords. All this sword energy. You could have been dating an air sign in the past. Or this could just be you, like, heavily in your thoughts about your future, your plans, where you're going, what you want to do. Four of Swords is kind of like this energy of somebody being silent. You know, it feels like you could have just, I would say, ghosted a person and went silent on them. Like you stopped giving them anything to feed off of. Because it's like, if you continue to sit here and explain yourself for some reason, I'm channeling like this person gets like a rise out of seeing you frustrated, out of seeing you perplexed, out of seeing you just like in your head. I don't know. It's like they like that shit. Somebody thrives off of conflict, chaos, like. But this Four of Swords, I feel like, is you. Silent. Like, okay, you wasn't listening to me. Now you really ain't gonna have nothing to listen to. How about that? And when people detach with silence, it forces that other person to sit with their actions. You know what I'm saying? It forces them to feel versus when you're trying to argue them down and prove your point and, you know, get off your chest, which you need to say, like, that should make people feel important when they don't need to be. They don't need to feel that way if they doing stuff like this, you know, like, pay them dust. That's what I just heard. I feel like somebody really tried to play in your face with this Magician here. It's like something could have started out good and then this person just turned that shit up on you for no reason. Because this card right here say unwavering commitment to whoever this was. Good morning. What's the list? You have like a question? Yeah, somebody really, they tried to play on your top. That is. Like you wasn't figure them out. I have a best friend at Capricorn. We've been friends since kindergarten. And one thing I know she's gonna do is get to the bottom of some shit. She's naturally like the planner, the researcher, the Mrs. Figure It Out. One thing she gonna do is get to the bottom of shit. What's awakening? The moon in the verse. Yeah, this could be like self-deception. This is also a new path being revealed to you. Something here that was hidden is being uncovered. Also feel like this could have been you to where you realize you were doubting your intuition in a sense. This could be you no longer operating out of your psyche or your subconscious and being more aware. I feel like that's what this person maybe taught you. Yeah, the Fool could be naivety. It's in a challenge position. I feel like you could be a person to where your loyalty also be your downfall if it's given to the wrong motherfucker. Like, because I feel like you could have been in this energy of self-deception, like, oh, I can't leave this, I gotta see it through, you know, like having to prove a point to somebody that you solid. It's like self-deception in that sense, not wanting to walk away or not wanting to leave a situation behind. For the sake of like your reputation or something. The Eight of Pentacles is right under that. That's kind of what I'm getting. Because it's like without having the evidence that you need and you just up and flipping the script on this person or pulling the rug, I just seen the tower from under their feet. Maybe it's the type of person that you was dealing with where you knew they would try to paint you as the bad person or make you look like something that you're not by line. For some of you, this person was blocking an ascension. Like this person could have came right in the middle of an ascension that you were going through maybe, and they just pulled you right back down as a distraction. Like they distracted you from something. What's the Fool reverse? The Ace of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, this like staying stuck in a situation that's like draining. There's no fun, there's no passion, there's no romance, there's no intimacy, you know what I mean? Like, Spirit is clear, what I just heard in my head. Somebody had trouble making the, you know what I'm talking about? That wasn't even fun no more. So you could be like a sapiosexual. Somebody got to intrigue you in the mind first. What's the Ace of Wands reverse with the Fool reverse? Your creativity could have been blocked or somebody was draining you. Whoever this was, it feels like they were draining you sexually, which was blocking your creativity, your will, your ambitious nature, your drive. Because your sexual and your creative energy is of the same chakra. And too much sex will deplete your energy in a way where your creativity starts to become blocked. And then your nervous system is disrupted. And then the fluid that needs to travel north from your sacral chakra to your brain and your crown to make brain matter, like I don't really want to break that all the way down, but like you need those fluids to make brain matter. You get what I'm saying? Then it's like before you know it, like if you're somebody who does a lot of work with your hands and things like that, you'll be disconnected. This King of Wands, this person drained the hell out of you. Like, ew, pew. And I'm getting somebody who was just like so egotistical, like thinking that they were the prize, the best thing since sliced bread. Like they expected you to just What's the Fool reverse with the Ace of Wands reverse? I don't like nothing about this person's energy. The Knight of Swords. Yeah, like you do what I tell you to do. No. Like, what's wrong with them? The Knight of Swords. This person, I'm getting like they could talk fast. People who talk fast got a lot of secrets. They're given opportunities because the Knight of Swords is somebody who seizes opportunities. But this person played, like, you could be an empath with this Queen of Cups over here. And sometimes it takes an empath to get their heart broken a few times for them to really start to stand up and develop boundaries. But I feel like this person seeing you as an opportunity to drain you something that you had. Maybe they needed love, care, nurturing as your Queen of Cups energy over here, but they weren't able to give that back to you. What's this verse? Could be also your new person rushing in. Five of Wands in a reverse. And the Three of Cups and the King of Swords. Wow. Exactly. This is your new person. So if y'all are not with somebody new, I feel like this is somebody who's, it feels like, because the Knight of Swords can be heroic. Okay, they could be like a warrior. He has a sword. Five of Wands in reverse is ending some sort of drama or conflict. Surrendering a battle. Getting away from like a mundane lifestyle. It's a Saturn card, which is time, structure, discipline, you know, karma too. You know, that planet. Give me on this Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords. Gemini, Mars. What else with Knight of Swords? High Priestess in the reverse. So this is Pisces energy. I feel like there are certain feelings and emotions you had to suppress in order to move forward. It's like in order to maybe be the bigger person or keep the peace in a situation. And I feel like this Nine of Swords here is like you in this rest type of energy, or you in this energy of just overthinking, being in your head a lot. There are feelings and emotions that you suppress that feel like it impacted you mentally in a way. You don't want to ascend anymore. Oh. Oh, wow. My bad, y'all. Sometimes I get so into the read, I forget to I forget to look at the comments. The in-laws. Wow. I'm so drained from him. Oh, wow. Thank you. I feel like you should probably distance yourself. Sometimes when you're around a certain group of people and you start to see like shit go downhill, that's how you know you're out of alignment. And once you leave, you might have to clear out, you know, the residuals or whatever, but you'll start to see shit be on the up and up. So, yeah, I feel like maybe this is something that they said to you, and instead of you like choosing to argue back, you're like, yeah, I'm gonna choose to take the high road in something. But I feel like now with this Nine of Swords, something is bothering you. What's the Nine of Swords? So you could need to journal. You could need to meditate. Meditation helps a lot. Yeah, look, Ten of Cups in the reverse. The Wheel of Fortune and the Justice card. I feel like this is the karmic family that she was just talking about. This is a family full of dysfunction. First of all, this is like family secrets coming out. They were probably worried about you exposing something. Or this is like a divorce. Maybe y'all had kids together and y'all are like breaking up, separated homes, you know, things like that. There could be a family dynamic that's ending. But Ten of Cups is a Pisces card, and Pisces, because it's a Neptune energy, can be of illusions, delusions. I feel like this was one big illusion that you were under. Somebody could have gave you the impression that they wanted something that they actually didn't, just so they can take from you and benefit from you and your energy. Something you provided this person that they needed, but I feel like they're too prideful to tell you that, for one, and two, they weren't giving you anything in return. Because I know that player lifestyle that people live can get lonely. You ain't got one stable partner to go home to and, you know, just fall into their arms at the end of the day and take your armor off and things like that. Like, you get what I'm saying? But I feel like this High Priestess could be like you hiding your feelings in a situation or suppressing them in a way. And I feel like this is something that you're awakening to. But like I was saying, meditation could help, because you releasing those thoughts makes the silver cord that attaches your earthly body to your astral body less dense. And you'll feel lighter. You know what I mean? What's the High Priestess reverse? I feel like first and foremost, somebody's really starting to see here that you didn't follow your intuition. Six of Wands, Leo, Jupiter. I really feel like this is you being victorious over a situation. Something here is about to shift. All been the same thing. Yeah, I feel like this is you being victorious in a situation at the end of the day. This is a Leo Jupiter card. So it's like growth and expansion, things going well in your career. What's empathy? Yeah, I feel like something here is about to shift. I really feel it. Okay, Four of Cups in reverse. Yeah, an illusion is over. Page of Wands in reverse. Somebody's childish. Yeah, look, we got the Sun and the King of Cups. Somebody has been exposed. Their true colors have been exposed to you. They're very emotionally immature. This person is like, they gotta have their way or they're throwing a temper tantrum. Everything gotta be, or it's World War III. And somebody just puts on this mask of being just this macho man. Y'all remember that song? I don't know where I don't know where that is from, but I just heard that in my head. Macho, macho man. Where's that song from? Because that's what I just heard. But yeah, the illusion is over. This person is childish. They're emotionally immature. They love to argue is what this feels like. They just love to argue, whoever this is. They like drama, toxicity. Like, ew. What's the Four of Cups? Yeah, where's that? I don't know where that's from. Yeah, somebody's exposed. And what's crazy is this card says empathy. So I really feel like now that you've exposed, or now that they've been exposed, it's like now they want to be diplomatic. Now they want to be, I don't know. It's like their cover was blown. The sun is very much exposure, clarity, transparency. What's the sun? Somebody could be a Leo. There's a lot of Leo energy here. Oh yeah, look, the Wheel of Fortune and the Nine of Cups in the reverse. Mm. You know, I'm kind of channeling somebody here who may have lost a child or miscarried. My condolences. But the Nine of Cups in reverse can also be somebody who's very selfish, self-absorbed. Can be like an overindulgence. The Wheel of Fortune is Sagittarius, Jupiter. Okay, and the Nine of Cups is a Jupiter card too, but it's in the reverse. I feel like you could have learned a lesson in terms of settling or faking your happiness in a situation. Because it feel like something went a lot further than it needed to. My condolences to you. And it's like where you expected this person to give you empathy, they like kind of gave you a cold shoulder, or like, get over it. Somebody is very emotionally immature. What's the wheel? Dang, why did I flip up like that? The King of Pentacles. Ooh, and the Temperance reverse. The Four of Wands. Child, we got the Queen of Swords in the reverse too over here. This is another person. This Queen of Swords in the reverse gives an older feminine that's very bitter, nasty. This is probably where this masculine gets their ways from. But I feel like this King of Pentacles is somebody new. And your energy and the Temperance in the reverse is this same Sagittarius energy over here, who is not going to be happy. In fact, when this King of Pentacles shows up in your energy, they're going to be singing like a canary. Oh, just listen to me. Let me explain to you, you know, blase scoop yada me. Let me tell you that da da da. Like, where was all this communication when we were together? Like, the conversations that I was trying to have with you and tell you how I was feeling when we were together. You didn't want to listen to me, so make it make sense. If this King of Pentacles is not a new person, this is a masculine who is very low vibrational, materialistic, shallow. They care more about, it feels like, their material success and resources over having true love. And that's fine, but stay over there with that. Thank you. But yeah, something. But the King of Pentacles with this Four of Wands over here, this is somebody, because I'm getting like two energies. So this new person could mirror the old person, but they're a healed evolution of this past person. But the King of Pentacles is somebody who's grounded, they're hardworking, they're stable. In the upright, they're loyal, great businessman or woman. The Four of Wands would mean they desire union and stability. This is somebody who could support you. This could be somebody who maybe has their own place, their own home, whatever. The Four of Wands can be like, you know, a business, a structure, a building of some sort. They could run their own business or whatever. But the Temperance, somebody is not, this is a different energy. They're not going to be at peace with seeing you move on. Yeah, look, I can't make it up. Queen of Pentacles. This is a pair, honey. Love it. Something here, that's the Six of Wands, because like all these cards talks about distractions and ending the peace and, you know, I mean, ending the drama and the chaos and stuff like that. And then boom, we got the Six of Wands here. I'm like, something's about to flip, something crazy. It's about to be a shift in the energy. And I feel like with this wheel here, it's fated. It was definitely fated to happen. I was feeling this new connection at the beginning of the read. Yeah, look, I just put the deck on the tower. Something is going to come out of nowhere. But the King and Queen of Pentacles are in the energy of wanting to build something stable, solid, long-lasting, travel, celebrations. You know, like, this is structure, focus, discipline. Two people who may be go-getters, very goal-oriented, you know, like, successful, however that looks to you. Like, it's like you go from being out of alignment with the Temperance in reverse, being like without peace or harmony or balance, to the reverse with the Queen of Pentacles. Unless this Temperance in the reverse is this Sagittarius energy back here that I've been picking up on. Like I said, somebody is they're gonna be in for a rude awakening when they find you with another person who y'all both are actually very loyal, devoted, and committed to one another. It's like everything that this past person chose not to give you, this new person is going to. And they solid. This person's solid. I feel like with the Wheel of Fortune and the Nine of Cups in the reverse, you're going to see the difference between faking your happiness and what true happiness really looks like. Because something was given like self-deception in this read. You know, like, oh, your youngest son is the Sag. Okay. I'm giving power couple. It's getting power couple here. It's looking like growth and expansion, great fortune and success with this Wheel of Fortune over here. I feel like you and this new person have to build something solid, something stable. They could have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or even Aries in their big three. But they're the match to this Queen of Pentacles, which is you, Capricorn. I feel like this is a potential life partner with the Four of Wands over here. Okay, what's this wheel over here? Transformation. Change is coming for brand new you. Embrace the transformation to enjoy the process. Sometimes change is uncomfortable, but it's worth it. So I feel like it could be a little comfortable because it's a new experience. And the wheel talks about you being prepared for this. The wheel is still preparation. So even if you're like nervous about a situation, or you're uncomfortable, because the wheel is also wisdom, know that you have what it takes to maintain this. What else here? Blessings. Unexpected fortune is about to come. This is a great time to enjoy the blessings pouring in. Your finances are doing well at the moment. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have somebody could have a career in marketing. Okay, but it says you are good at promotions. Apply different marketing strategies to grow your business and continue to innovate to attract more sales. So you could have your own business here. And that's what this person was jealous about. And they probably seen you as like a meal ticket or something. Keep looking at this King of Wands and he's irritating me real bad. So anyway, You're welcome. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. I really appreciate you being here. Thank you so much for your comments, your likes, your shares, and for subscribing. It's how we circulate the message to elevate the collective. Okay. Um, if you do subscribe, don't forget to turn on your notification bell because unfortunately, I'm not consistent here on YouTube. Okay, I really don't have enough time in my day and I don't like to read on the same energy. So I'll be here when I shift a change. I mean, when I sense a shift or change. Okay, but wishing you all a safe and seamless return back home to yourselves. I'll call y'all later. Bye.